feel like the nutrition value, like just learning more about all that has helped everybody.
Have you gone against a triple option offense before?
In high school a few times.
How'd you do against it?
I mean, I did good. They really ran the ball a lot, but I did okay, I guess.
Are you looking forward to it, going against that offense?
It just depends. I mean, I don't really care. I'm looking forward to playing. I'm being in Atlanta. That's where I'm originally from. So it's the first time ever playing the Mercedes-Benz Dome. That's probably the most exciting thing.
Have you been kind of following the progress of that stadium and stuff, growing up there and stuff? Or?
Not really, but I mean, I was sad I never got to play in the Georgia Dome, but I guess it's kind of good being the, second team to ever play in the Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah. What do you think is the biggest way in which you've kind of grown as a player? What's the biggest difference in your game now versus maybe a year ago?
I just control what I can control. I don't sweat the little things. I don't let one particular play hold over me for the rest of practice or the rest of the game. So that's probably the biggest thing.
What was the biggest lesson you learned your first year here on campus? It seems to have come a long way since then.
Just basically not saying everything you thinking. Probably that's my biggest lesson, because I had a hard time. If I felt some way, I had to let everybody know. But yeah, that's probably the biggest lesson I've learned.
Justin, you said in the spring that Coach Jones had loosened up a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that still the same?
Yeah, I mean, you could tell he's loosened up. I told y'all in the spring the team took that vibe. I mean, it's still the same way. He still reverted a little bit back to getting on you, yelling. But I mean, it's all what we need. It's nothing extra. So I think everybody still appreciates that.
Justin, do you feel like the defense has had the upper hand on the offense and some of the 11-on-11 and scrimmage stuff y'all have done?
Of course, because I'm on defense. I love personally, like me and Jawan, we always like sit there and mouth off and talk trash before every practice and slick before every play. So like it's always like good, heartfelt competition. And at the end, we shake hands and go back to the locker room like bros.
Who's won the most one-on-one battles between you and him?
I wouldn't put him out. It's a tie guess. I don't know. It's a tie guess.
Who else impresses you with the wide receivers that you've gone up
My
against?
boy Brandon right there. Brandon, Latrell, Tyler Bird, he's a good receiver. I think Josh Palmer stepped up a lot. As a freshman, he's came in and done everything that they asked him to do. And he's one of the guys that just caught my attention off his size and athleticism and speed probably from day one.
Does anybody let him know he's from Canada? He says sometimes people make fun of his accent a little bit.
Not really. I ain't even know he was from Canada.
Justin, you talked about Georgia Tech and playing a team that runs so much. How tough is it to keep your discipline against where you know that offense on film is going to run most of the time, but when they hit those passing plays, they're usually good plays?
I mean, what we basically have been going over is just making sure we discipline and keeping our eyes on our keys. I mean, stuff happens. We just got to play. You guys play for Georgia too.
Have you talked to any of the Georgia Tech guys this summer about
Nah, we just like each other's pictures. We can't talk until after the game.
Have you been able to see anything from Will Ignat, the linebacker?
Will, he's came in the same way as all the rest of the freshmen, just eager to learn. He's really physical. I love Will. That's probably one of my closest freshmen that I hang out with. His locker's right beside mine. So
You mentioned
Last question.
being going to high school. Even I guess when he was a freshman, you were a senior. Were you going up against him at all, or what are some of the things that kind of stood out about his demeanor?
Theo was the only freshman that they let come play varsity. After the season was over, he got to play safety with us and quarterback. So it was like, first it was like their freshman team was undefeated during the senior year or whatever, and we were undefeated also. But then he came in with the varsity and didn't miss a beat as a freshman. So when he came up here, the same thing, I expected it.